See guys, git pull command. Git pull command. What is the purpose of this git pull? So in last session, we discussed what is the difference between git merge and git rebase. When we will go for git merge, when we will go for git rebase, we discussed in last session. So now tell me, so what is this git pull command? What git pull command will do? So by using this git pull command, we can take the latest changes from the repository to local, guys. From GitHub repository to local, we can take the latest changes from the by using this git pull command. See, observe it here. Let me draw one diagram here. See guys, here I have one repository. I have one remote repository, guys. This is my remote repository. GitHub repository. GitHub repository. So now when a new person joined in my project, one new employee joined in my project. So in his mission, he need to do the workspace setup. He don't have any code, just one mission assigned to him. He need to take the code and he need to set up the workspace. For that, from where he will take the code, guys? From where he will take the code? So one new person joined in my team. When a new guy joined in my team, right? He asked me, so from where I need to take the code? I have given this Git repository URL to him. As a lead, I shared this Git repository URL to that person. So now that guy need to take the code from this GitHub repository. In this GitHub repository, only all the code is present. In our team, multiple developers are there. All the developers are uploading the code into this GitHub repository only. GitHub repository integrating the code which is coming from multiple developers, right? So what GitHub repository is doing, it is integrating the code which is coming from multiple developers. So the entire code is present in this repository only. If anybody wants to take that code, what we require this GitHub repository URL. URL must be required at here. So now here I shared that URL. I have shared that URL, guys. Right. So once you share that URL, how you can able to take the code from this GitHub repository to your local system? Please respond, guys. I have shared this. So now how you can take the code from this repository to your local system? Please respond, guys. How you will take the code from this repository to local system? What, madam? Git pull command. By using git pull command, you will take the code. Right. First time, right? This guy is the new guy. New guy in his mission don't have any code. He don't have any code in his mission. First time he need to take the code from the GitHub repository. If you want to take the code first time, you need to use clone command. So we need to clone, guys. We need to use clone command to get the code, guys. Understood, guys? How you will get the code? First time, if you want to take the code from the GitHub repository, we need to use clone command, not pull command, guys. By using clone command, we will get the code from the repository to your system. First time, we need to use that clone command. Is it clear, guys? First time I am going to get. Then which command I need to use? Git clone. Git clone repo URL we need to provide. Suppose, right, if you give this command, from which branch you will get the code? A repository can contain multiple branches. We discussed that one also. A repository can contain multiple branches. See here, I have main branch, I have main branch, I have develop branch, I have release branch. So like this, we have multiple branches are available. We have multiple branches are available. Right. So now here, so if you give this command, you will get the code from right main branch only. If you give this command, from which branch you will get the code? From main branch only you will get the code. Suppose if you want to get code from specific branch, particular branch, then what we need to give here? We need to give the command like this: git clone -b. Here we need to give the branch name first. Branch name we need to give, and here we need to give the repo URL. Repo URL also we need to give it here. So this is what we need to give, guys. Suppose if you want to get the code from particular branch, like this we need to give. Right. If you want to get from main branch, we no need to specify this branch name. Just you can give like this, guys. You will get the code from main branch. Right. When we will use these commands, guys? First time only we will use this clone command. Whenever you are going to take the code first time from the GitHub repository to your local system, then only we will go for this clone command. Right? Clone means what, guys? Duplicate. We are taking code from this repository to whatever we have in this repository. Entire code you are taking into your system by using this clone command. Fine. Okay, very good. So now, guys, assume I'm taking the code from the developer branch. I'm taking the code from developer branch. In my project, multiple developers are available. 2 developers are available. In my project, 2 developers are available. 2 developers are available in my project. Right, both the people are working on same branch. Same developer branch, both are working. Same developer branch, both are working, guys. Right now here, assume this guy name is Raju. Right? So this guy name is Kalyan. This guy name is Kalyan. Right? Raju and Kalyan. See, guys, here observe carefully, guys. Observe carefully what I am going to do. Right. So today morning at 10 o'clock, I have started working on one defect. Today morning at 10 o'clock, I have started one defect. Right. Morning at 10 a.m. I have started one defect, which is defect ID 1001. This is my defect ID. This is my story ID. Right. So I have started at 10 a.m. Right. So it is completed by 1 p.m. It is completed by 1 p.m. Right. So now on same branch, this Kalyan also going to start one more new defect, guys, at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. he is going to start one more new defect on same branch. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. he is going to start another defect, which is 1002. Assume 1002, guys. Right, guys. Before Kalyan, already code base is available in both the systems. In both the systems, developer branch code only is available. Right. So Raju fixed one defect. So now Kalyan is going to start work on another defect. Raju already fixed one defect. Kalyan is going to start work on another defect, which is 1002. Now, what Kalyan needs to do, guys? Before starting the work on this 1002, inside the Git repository, whatever the latest code is available, that latest code in developer branch, whatever the latest code is available, that latest code he needs to take into his mission. He need to get into his mission, guys. Right, just now, 1 hour back, Raju updated some code into this developer branch. Raju pushed some code into this developer branch, which is related to 1001 defect. Now, Kalyan is going to start work on another defect. Before going to start work on another defect, what Kalyan needs to do, whatever Raju is uploaded, right? So that code he needs to get into his mission also, right? Then only he can able to start work on 1002 on top of that code. On top of that code, guys. First, before starting any work, first you need to get the latest code from the branch, right? So in his here, if you use to get the latest code from this branch to in this mission, if I use git clone command, what it will happen, guys? Here, if I use git clone command to take the latest code, what it will happen? If I use git clone command to get the latest code, what it will happen? Please tell me. Please tell me, guys. Guys, try to understand the difference between git clone and git pull. Here, I want to take the changes which is uploaded by the Raju into this developer branch. For that, I'm going to use git clone command. If I use git clone command, what it will happen? Right, we are going to get one more copy of this developer branch in my system. Already I have developer branch. Why again one more exact copy, total code, whatever we have, that everything you will get one more copy into your system. But I don't want one more copy. I don't want everything. Whatever the changes are there, whatever the latest changes are updated into this develop branch, only those changes I want to get into my system. But if you use clone, what it will happen? Again, one more develop branch code will be created in your system. But I don't want that. If you do like that, what it will happen? Unnecessarily time will waste. Unnecessarily memory also will get wasted. I don't want entire developer branch. Whatever the changes are there in develop branch, those changes only I want. If you want to get only those changes, this git clone command is not going to work. Right? So with this git clone command, what we are going to get? We are going to get entire code which is present inside the developer branch, but I don't want entire code. Already I have that code in my system. Only some changes are happened from other developer. Those changes only I want in my system. For that, we need to use git pull command, not git clone command. Git pull command, we need to use it here. If you use git pull command, whatever the changes are available, those changes you will get into your system. Understood, guys? Raju, whatever code he uploaded into this develop branch, that code Kalyan will get into his mission. On top of that, he can start work on 1002. Right? So, okay. So by 5 p.m., Kalyan fixed this 1002 defect also. 1002 defect also Kalyan fixed by 5 p.m. Right. So at 6 p.m. Raju is going to start work on another defect which is 1003. 1003. So before going to start work on this 1003, what Raju needs to do? Kalyan uploaded this 1002 code into this developer branch. First, Raju needs to get that 1002 code into his mission. On top of that, only he can able to start his work. How Raju will get update, guys? Whatever 1002 code, right? Kalyan uploaded into this developer branch. How Raju will get the changes? Right? By using Raju also need to use git pull command to get those changes. What git pull command will do? Whatever the differences are there, only those differences you will get into your system. You won't get entire code. But if you go with clone command, it will get entire code into your system. Is it clear the difference between clone and pull? Guys, please confirm. Clear? What is the pull command? What is the clone command? What is the difference between these two? When we will go for clone command, when we will go for pull command? Clone command we will use only first time, right? Remaining times to get the latest code, we need to use pull command only. happened while I'm practicing its update only 3 or 4 times only. After that, git pull not working. Please check, madam, is there any differences? So in that repository, right, in that repository and in our local code base, if there is any differences, you can't able to push. First, you need to get those changes into system. On top of that, you need to modify. Then only you can able to push the code into GitHub repository. First, you need to check any differences are there in your local system code and GitHub repository code. Right, guys. So now we'll do one thing. Guys. Observe carefully. Right. So anyone is joined from laptop or mobiles? You guys are joined. Okay, no problem. See here, I'm going to open my GitHub. See here, Maven code is available. This Maven project is available at here. So now what I'm going to do? So I'm going to modify something. Here readme file is available. In readme file, I'm going to add some text. Right here, I'm going to add some text. Right here, edit option is there. Let me click on this edit option and edit the content here. Today, date 13/09/2022. Updated, modified. Just a small comment I have added here. Assume this comment is uploaded by some other developer. Here we don't have other developer, right? So that's why directly I am modifying in the GitHub repository only. Right? Commit the changes. Who commit these changes? Assume some other developer did this commit in the GitHub repository. Now, so go to my local system. In my local system, I think in last session somewhere we downloaded that Maven project. I didn't remember where we downloaded. It practices something we have. It practices here we have in this Maven project is there. So now see guys, right? If I open this readme file, can you able to see that? Can you able to see? See guys, at the end, can you able to see 13/09/2022? We can't able to see that. So we can't able to see that. Why? That is uploaded by some other developer into the GitHub repository. Now, if I want to do some changes inside this file, right? If I want to fix any defect on this file, first you need to take the latest code from the GitHub repository. Right? See here, already I have Maven project in my system. If I use the git clone command, what it will happen? In this location, you will get one more Maven project, but I don't want one more Maven project. And here, some changes are there in readme file. I want only those changes. In readme file, some changes are there. Only those changes I want. I don't want entire project. For that, what we need to do? Right, we need to use git pull command. See here, let me go to here. Let me open git bash from here. Right. So here I have opened git bash. From which branch I took this one? From develop branch I took this one. So now check the status. Git status. It is right. We don't have any changes in our local system. Fine. So now here, what I am going to do? Observe carefully at here. Guys. First, I want to take the latest code. For that, I am going to use git pull command. I am using it. Right, guys? Right. It is up to date. So now, let me go your local repository and check it once. Your working directory and check it once. The changes are came or not. changes are not came. Oh, sorry, guys, sorry. Here I did in master branch, right? That's why changes is not reflected. So let me, oh, we deleted develop branch. Ah, okay. So let me create develop branch. No problem. No problem here. So let me change to switch to master branch. How you can able to switch to master branch here? How you can able to, currently I'm in develop branch. I want to switch to master branch. How you can able to switch? Guys, please tell me. I want to switch to master branch. Already we practiced all those things. Right? By using checkout. By using checkout command, we can switch. Git checkout master. Git checkout master. I'm going to use it here. See, currently I'm in master branch. Right here, I'm going to use git pull command. Git pull command, I'm using it. It already up to date, it is telling. Already up to date, it is telling. Now, okay, 1 minute. So now what I'm going to do, in this master branch, what we have changes we have done here. Go to here. See guys, changes are came or not? Here, what is happened when you change it? 1 minute. Otherwise, instead of doing like this, I will clone and I will modify. Here, if you switch to master also, you are getting everything at here. So in master branch, whatever the changes are there, everything you are getting it here. So that's why let me delete and let me do clone once again. So readme files are open, right? That's why it is not closed. Perfect. So now let me create git, open git bash here. So now just run git clone command. From which branch I want to take? From which branch I want to take, guys? Right here, I want to take the code from, right? So let me create one branch first here. Develop branch I'm creating. Create a develop branch. Create a developer branch. Guys, now observe carefully the difference between clone and pull. Now, first time I'm going to take the code. For that, what I need to use? For that, I need to use clone command. You need URL. That URL I'm going to copy from here. Copy from here. Go to here. Here just I'm going to give git clone at that URL. I want develop branch, right? -b develop branch I'm taking. Paste the URL. So you will get the develop branch code at here. You will get the develop branch code at here. So now let me go to inside the develop branch. Right here, git practices. Here we have the Maven is the project. Let me go to inside that Maven. cd Maven. So now I am in inside the develop branch. Perfect. So now go to GitHub repository. Right now here in this develop branch, go to readme file. Go to readme file. I'm going to modify something in this readme file. Right, edit this one. Edit this one. Right here, instead of this comment, I'm going to modify the comment. See, to practice git pull command. I'm adding this command comment. I am adding this comment. I'm adding this comment. Just I have added this comment at here. So now commit this file. Commit this file. Perfect. Where you committed this? In developer branch. Right. So now let me go to here. In our system, if you open this readme file, what you have, you don't have that whatever you committed just now, right? So that is not available in your system. Right? Up to earlier commit message is available. Comment. Now the latest comment is not available. Right. See, to get this entire Maven project in your system, you used git clone command. To get only the modifications, only the changes, right? We need to use git clone command here. Git pull command. We need to use it here. Understood, guys? Right here, if you go to here, open this now. See, guys, at the end you can able to see that comment. To practice git pull command, I'm adding this comment. Understood, guys? So like this, we need to use git pull command. And one more thing you need to observe here. One more thing you need to observe here. When you use git pull command, it won't ask you, is it required to merge those changes in your local project or not? When we use this git pull command, it is not asking you, array, these changes are available in this GitHub repository. Can I add these changes into your local repository or not? It is not asking you. It is not checking with you. Without checking, without any confirmation, when you run this git pull command, whatever the changes are available in that GitHub repository, it is taking those changes and adding into your local repository. It is not asking your confirmation. It is not going to ask your confirmation. Directly it will take and it will add in your project. But I don't want like this. I don't want like this, guys. If any changes are there, first it should check with me. Right? If I want those changes, I will add it. If I don't want, I am not going to add those changes in my local project. What I need to do? Is it clear, guys, what I'm asking? Git pull command is not going to take any confirmation from you. It will download the code, it will take the latest code and it will add into your project. But I want, it should check with me, right? Is these changes are there? These are the changes we have in GitHub repository. You want these changes in your project? You don't want these changes in your project. Like that, it should check with me. So then what command I need to use? Here we have one more command which is called as git fetch command. Git fetch. Right. So in interview, how many ways we can take the code from the GitHub repository to your local system? 3 ways are there. By using git clone we can take, by using git pull, by using git fetch also. By using git fetch also. So now they will ask, what is the difference between git pull command and git fetch command? Git pull command is not going to ask you. Right, whatever the changes it identified in that GitHub repository, it will take and update into your local system. That git fetch command, it is not going to update. It is not going to update like that. Right, first, whatever the changes are available in our GitHub repository, with those changes, it will create one branch. It will create one branch. Right, you need to go to that branch and you need to verify what changes are there. If you want those changes, if you are okay with those changes, then you can merge those changes with your code. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Understood, guys? If I use git fetch, what it will happen? See, so now here I'm going to this GitHub repository again, and here I'm going to edit some more thing at here. I'm going to modify something else here. See, guys, at the end, I'm going to add one more comment like git fetch command practice. Git fetch command practice, I'm using it here. Git fetch command practice. So commit changes. I'm committing, guys. So now, if you use git pull command, what it will happen? It won't check with you. Directly, whatever the changes are there in GitHub repository, it will take and upload into your project, in your local system. But now, I'm going to use git fetch command. Git fetch command I'm going to use. See guys, now go to there, go to your folder, readme file, and check it once that change is reflected or not. Where is that change? This is not git pull, this is git fetch. Git fetch is not going to update directly. Guys, 1 minute, let me take the charger. 1 minute guys. Right guys. See here, did you get those changes? No, you won't get those changes. You won't get those changes at here. Right. So what you need to do? What you need to do guys, if you want to get those changes in your system, what we need to do if you want to get those changes in your system? See guys, see here, go to here. So what it will do, at here, see here, it will create one remote branch at here. It will create one remote branch. We need to move into that remote branch. We need to move into that remote branch. Where is that remote branch guys? So where that remote branch is created, observe carefully this stack trace. Here what is happening, observe carefully. See here, so this is the remote branch which is created. We need to go inside this remote branch. We need to go inside this remote branch. Right, see how you will go to inside this remote branch. From here to here, okay. Here to here. Copy this. Right, check out. First check out this one to verify what changes are coming. First check out this one to verify what changes are there inside that. Let's see here, git checkout. Right, that branch name we need to. Right, git fetch command is going to create one branch guys. Git fetch command is going to create one branch at here. See guys, so in this readme file got updated. So it is telling readme file got updated. Now you move to that branch. Now you are in that branch guys. You are in that branch. Here it is telling inside this readme file some changes are happened. It is telling. So now I want to go to inside that readme file. I want to go to cat readme dot md, readme.md, cat readme.md. See guys, git fetch command practice. It is telling git fetch command practicing. Right, so I'm practicing this git fetch command. So this is the changes are there in your GitHub repository. Do you want these changes in your local repo? Right, tell me, do you want these changes in your local repo? Then you can merge these changes in your local repository. Otherwise, ignore it. Suppose, right, if you want these changes, If you want these changes, what you need to do? Go back to our developer branch. Right here, git checkout developer branch. We are in developer branch, right? Checkout developer branch. Now again I came back to developer branch. Right here, whatever the branch is there, that branch I am going to merge with my developer branch. Right, git merge, right, what is this name? Right, give that branch name at here, paste it. Oh wow, 1 minute. Git what is the branch name, guys, which I copied here? What is the branch name which I copied here? This is the branch name, right? Copy this one. Git merge space, paste that branch name. Enter. Right, see guys, right, fast forward merge, one readme file found, right, one file changed, it is telling only readme file got changed, that readme file is merged with your code. Now go back to here, right, now verify this one, the changes are came or not. Perfect. Git fetch command practice. This is the difference between git pull and git fetch. Git pull command is not going to verify with you whether those changes are merged with your code or not. Right? Directly, when you use git pull, directly it will take the code from the GitHub repository and it will merge with your code. But if you go with the git fetch command, right, so it will take the changes from that GitHub repository. With those changes, it will create one new branch. You need to confirm whether that changes are required to merge with your code or not. Right, first to go to inside that branch and verify what changes are there. Right, if you want, you can merge with your code by using git merge command. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Is it clear? So what is the difference between git pull and git fetch? Clear or not? Please respond. Git pull and git fetch. Right, here we have three things, guys. If you want to take the code from the GitHub repository to your local system, we have three commands are available. What three commands are available? One is git clone command is available. Second one, git pull command is available. Third one, git fetch command is available. What git clone command will do? It will clone entire project into your system. It will clone entire project. Git clone will clone entire project into your system. What about git pull command? What about git pull command? It will pull only changes from remote repository and it will merge those changes. It will merge those changes directly with your local system code. So what about this git fetch? Git fetch? Right. So it will create one branch with changes, guys. It will create one branch with the changes. So you need to check out that branch. And verify. You need to check out and verify those changes. If you require those changes, if you required those changes, you can merge it. You can merge with your code. You can merge with your code. Otherwise, you can ignore it. You can ignore it. Is it clear, guys? What is the difference between git clone command, git pull command, and git fetch command? Is it clear? Please read these three statements once. What git clone will do, what git pull will do, what git fetch will do. Very, very important interview question. They will ask what is the difference between git clone command, git pull command, git fetch command. They will ask what is the difference between git clone command, pull command, and fetch command. Yes, let me note it down. What commands we have seen so far? What commands we have seen? Let me close all these readme files. Right. So what commands we have seen, guys? First we have seen git config. How to configure your name and how to configure email ID. All those things we have seen. Next we have seen git init command. Right. What is the purpose of git init? To initialize your working directory as a git repository, we need to use git init. Right. Right. So next we have seen git help command. It will give all frequently used commands. Right. So next we have seen, just now we have seen git clone command, right? Git status command, right? Git pull command, git fetch command, git pull, git fetch. Next, git add command, git add file name. Next, if you want add current entire present directory, right, we can use git add dot. A dot represents present working directory. In that, whatever the files are there, add all those files to staging area. Right. Next, here we have seen git commit command. We have seen git push command. Push. I have written. No. Git push command. We have seen git push command. Next, we have seen git log command. Git log. Right. If you want to get the logs in one line, git log one line. Next, git rm. Suppose if you want to send back from staging area to local, right, untracked files, rm command, remove command we used. Next, here to create the branch, git branch command, right, to move from one branch to another branch, git checkout command, to merge one branch with another branch, right, git merge command, right, here git rebase also we have seen, right, git rebase command, etc. Right, all these commands we practice, guys. Please go through these commands once. All these commands we have practiced or not? Readme file is nothing but it is in the development side, right? We will create one readme file, right? Inside that it just for it is kind of normal text file for testing purpose. After creating the branch, right, instead of putting that branch as empty, right, we will create one readme file and we will keep inside that. It is just one empty file. It is just a normal text file. If you want, you can write anything inside that. It won't reflect on your code. Whatever you are writing inside the readme file, it won't affect on your code. Right, guys. Let's take one task, guys. Everyone should practice this task. Right, take one task. Everyone should do this one. What we need to do? I want to create one web application. Create Maven web application. Web application I want to create. Right. So add some dependencies inside the project pom.xml file. Add some dependencies. You guys know how to get the dependencies. Suppose if you want to get Spring Boot dependencies, and from where we need to get, you guys know. Add some dependencies in pom.xml file. This is the lab task. Right. Next. Right. Package that Maven project and create var file using Maven code. Create package and create package Maven project as a var file. Package Maven project as a var file. Package Maven project as a var file. Right. Package Maven project as a var file. So next, right, create one Git repository in github.com. Create one Git repository in github.com. Create one repository in github.com. So this is public repo. Public repository I want to create. Public repository I want to create. So now here, whatever the Maven project you have created, push that Maven project into GitHub repository. Right, push Maven project into GitHub repository using Git bash. Using Git bash, I want to push project into GitHub repository. Right. So next. Right. So after pushing this, after sending this code, next, right, do some changes inside the pom.xml. Do some changes in pom.xml file. Pom.xml file. Do some changes in pom.xml file and push those changes to GitHub repository. GitHub repository. Changes to GitHub repository. Right. So next here, create developer branch. Create, right, in GitHub repository, how to create the developer branch from main branch we showed. Create developer branch. Create developer branch in GitHub repository. GitHub repository from main branch or master branch. From main branch or master branch, I want to create the developer branch at here. Right. Clone that developer branch. Clone developer branch. Clone developer branch from GitHub repository to from what we do. Clone developer branch using git bash. Using clone developer branch using git bash. Using git clone command. Using git clone command, I want to clone it. Right. So next, make changes in developer branch. Make changes in developer branch pom.xml file and push changes to GitHub repository. And push changes to GitHub repository. Next what we need to do, create pull request pull request. Here inside the develop branch, I did some changes. Those changes I want to merge in master branch. For that, I want to create one pull request. Create pull request and merge. Merge develop branch changes. Develop branch changes. Develop branch changes to main branch. So this is the task, guys. Please go through this task. Right. Till now, whatever we practiced, everything we are covering it here. So this is one lab task. Please do this task without fail, guys. Please complete this task without fail before coming to tomorrow's session. Is it clear, guys? So anyone have any doubt with these commands? Anyone have any doubts with these commands? So with this, we have completed, right, Maven we have completed, and we have completed this source code repository also. Right, before coming to tomorrow's session, everyone should practice this task. Everyone should do this task, not practice. Everyone should complete this task before coming to tomorrow's session. This is homework. You guys need to finish it. If you guys do this one, you guys will get, and you guys can understand what we are doing in source code repository, how to get the code, how to push the code, how to raise the pull request, right? Everything you guys will get to know practically. So we'll do, guys. You guys will do or not? Before coming to tomorrow's session, you guys will complete this task or not? Respond, guys. Yes or no? Okay, fine. Fine. So with this, I'm stopping here. Tomorrow, we will start with new tool. Okay. So thank you, guys. Good night. We will discuss tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you all.